Hello there guys, and welcome to yet another video on Sepa channel, again in Concord Park, and this time we are going to check out a Ford Puma, and it's from 2022, quite of an interesting car. First thing that you may notice is that, at least this bit is quite similar with the Porsche, but that's another story. Quite of a beautiful car, as I was saying, from 2022. A bit weird because, if you look at it, maybe you won't believe that it has a 1.0 petrol engine, and it's some sort of a hybrid, or how they call it, a mild hybrid apparently, whatever that means. I guess we're gonna find out. It's a nice looking car. I really like the features. To compare it kind of with something from its class, right? We had the Peugeot 2008 from 2018 for some time, and this one, I must say, it's a bit better, but also appreciate the fact that there are 4 years difference. It's gonna be interesting potentially having a video about the new one from 2023 as well. Nice looking car. Apparently it's an EcoBoost hybrid. I don't know how this car can be hybrid, but apparently, as I was saying, it's a mild hybrid.
Hybrid with manual gearbox.
Yeah, and also has a manual gearbox, which is again another weird thing. Shall we start with the engine, kind of keeping the tradition? Yep, left. Only once. It's quite windy today, so might not be the best experience, but we'll see.
That yellow thing there.
Is it? That's interesting.
Okay, no engine cover, or it's missing. One or the other. 3-cylinder, 1-liter petrol engine.
You don't have any type of protection or whatever, something to kind of hide the electronics and all the pipes and hose and everything, which, to be honest, it's a bit weird. I understand the need of saving money, but man, come on, the car looks beautiful, and then you have this.
And then you have Ford battery, which is made by Rombat, which is a Romanian company. Keeping costs down.
Again.
I mean, on the other side, Rombat is not that bad. It will not last as long as a Varta or a Bosch, but then price. It has start-stop, so you need a start-stop battery.
It's not too big, the battery itself either. It's quite of a small battery.
Yeah, it's like.
I remember on the 2.8 the battery was like up until here, kind of big.
Yeah.
So I don't know exactly how this works. Is it gonna have another battery? I don't think so.
I don't think so, but some cars do. So.
What is the mild hybrid thing about? The good part is that it's easy accessible. So if you wanna top up the braking fluid, it's
on
accessible.
The other side, it's 60 amps hour and it's 600 amps starting power, so not bad. I don't know what the shiny thing here is. Yeah.
It looks clean. The protection down there, like the shield, looks like it's plastic. On the Vauxhall was as an example from like an aluminium. At least they had an aluminium foil.
Not bad. The headlights are made by Valeo. Quite standard, to be honest. Most of them are made by Valeo, so yeah. Made in 15th of February 2022. But this thing here looks weird, to be honest. It's like, because you have this bumper, You need to go there. If this fails, good luck with that. You know what I mean?
Usually with Fords, at least with the old ones, where you had to kind of open it from here.
Yeah.
Oh man.
At least it's not the case anymore. So.
Oh man, it was so bad, literally. The worst thing you could ever happen.
Okay, so standard engine on one side.
This one, technically, I think it should have 155 horsepower, right?
Yeah.
Even though it's quite of a small engine.
Yeah.
And then when you know, when it's actually, whatever, when you drive it, it's not that noisy. Now, the video with the Vauxhall Corsa, that you guys are going to be able to see it on the channel as well, man, the difference is huge. Like, the difference in volume is huge. That's very noisy.
This car has only 7,000 miles, and the discs have a little bit of lip, but only a little bit. I say a little bit too much for 7,000 miles, but it is what it is.
Take in consideration the fact that also has like that hybrid region, whatever thing is, so
Yeah.
it shouldn't be used that much.
And
Still,
no discs at the back. It's old school, basically. But on the other side, the discs, the friction, whatever they are called, a little bit more long lasting.
let me show you something nice.
Still
Now,
big.
apparently with Ford you get an easy fuel.
So it works with E5, E10, minimum 95 octane. And it has a BP sticker here.
Somebody's
Some reason.
sponsorship.
Yeah.
You know, quite interesting having this easy fuel stuff, but I guess I don't know, man. Like, I think it's easy for somebody to actually open it.
LPG or something.
Yeah, it could be for LPG. Do you guys know, or have you seen a Puma having LPG? Because it will actually make sense.
Yeah.
Oh, I want to show you something at the back as well. On top of the fact that you have quite a lot of space, which is beautiful, then it will make sense to have an LPG since you have that much space. I mean,
Yeah.
this is a lot of space, my man. A lot. And it kind of looks like it's ready for LPG because it's squared. You know, it's not like shaped.
What does it say here? Ford whatever. So, but I don't know why they didn't do this. Maybe this is a fuel tank here somehow under this.
Will make sense. And around like that.
Yeah, a lot. Let's put the back chairs down and see how big it is.
So you have a thingy here that you're gonna have to press it.
Can you press it for me?
Top.
Good. And look at
that's
that.
not something I like. Because obviously, if you want to put something here,
Can you
you're
sleep?
still gonna have to deal with this kind of border. It's not
I mean,
bad.
if you put the front chairs down, you might be able to sleep in this.
Yeah. Did you buy any chairs? No, you can't.
Maybe you need to press something. Or...
I was thinking if maybe you can kind of move them like this, but I don't think so. Can you?
What's this?
I don't even know what that is, mate.
I have no idea.
Does anybody know what this does? I don't know, man. It must be doing something, but what? God knows.
Do you know what I think it does? When you lift this thing, you can actually block it in place. Lift.
Oh,
you know what I mean?
that might make sense. That actually makes sense. Let's give it a try. You can use that as a second boot, you know.
Ta-dam!
Da-da-da-da.
So we've actually figured it out.
Okay, now
Now
can
you
you help
have
me out with that one? Thank you.
you need 2 pens. So,
It's not bad though, as an idea.
yeah.
Now I'm thinking we'll be discussing consumptions as well because we do have some statistics for you guys. But I'm thinking that's actually a good idea to have LPG on this one, like a smashing idea. You're gonna reduce the cost about like 40%,
I mean
35%.
the MPG on the last 7,000 miles is 42 something. Therefore it would be good. Ooh, LED. So this is LED here.
Most probably you can reduce the cost per mile to about 9p or so. I'm thinking on LPG.
Per mile.
Yeah, because usually you have about 13, 14, something like that with this consumption.
Yeah.
Obviously, it really depends on.
Electric. You know what? This doesn't feel cheap plastic or anything like that. So the button on the back. This one, on the other hand, it doesn't feel cheap. However, you can feel it's plastic underneath here somehow.
Shall we test it?
Yeah.
How much space?
Let's see. So the driver's seat, it's
As it's
for you.
supposed to be.
Yeah.
No. Definitely no, man. I mean, you can fit if it's needed, but no. Like, even on the Vauxhall, you had a bit of more room leg than here. So that's a minus. The quality is okay.
It has an airbag here somewhere.
Not bad though. You can put some water here.
Quite.
Can you by any chance? No, you can't.
Maybe you need to press.
I don't know what is this for. Maybe putting a phone? They have like some sort of a pocket wanna be here. But I don't know what. Why would you do this? Maybe for a phone, huh?
Yeah.
Feels perfect. You know what they don't have here? It would have been nice to have like an USB for charging or something, because at the end. But let's be realistic, right? Since there is not much room anywhere, most probably, they weren't expecting people to actually drive at the back.
The design of the door is not that bad. I mean, and you have a child lock. I believe it's with. It says here child lock. I think it's automatic from the bottom. We will see a little bit later. Yeah. Let's see the driver position.
I think you should be having keyless entry. Let's test that. So the key is here. Unlock it, lock it, and then 2 times. Yeah, it is a bit.
If you compare it with the Peugeot one, so that's from 508.
Yeah, it does look a bit cheap.
Yeah, I mean.
At least it's minimalistic. Like, it's like half the size, and then you have the Beamer here.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks a bit cheap actually. Okay, let's try. Close it. Folding mirrors. And now let's see if it's working. Okay, then maybe it doesn't have a keyless
Next
entry.
time, next year.
Or maybe you have it, but not on, not on this version.
So standard, you have unlock, lock, mirror adjustment, retract mirror, and then child window lock on the back. 4 electric windows, and that's about it. And you have this trim here, which
Nice.
actually feels is not plastic. It's aluminium, but you don't have it on the back. So
I mean, you can't really put water there. It stays there just because it stays there, but it's weird, man.
it's weird.
It's
On
very
the other
weird.
hand, you have enough space for drinks here. So
You do have an armrest, which is definitely a good addition. And to be honest, this ST version with the stitches in red looks quite nice.
So Okay,
But
so
you
I
know
think,
what? This is kind of a new chair. But look at this. Do you see the?
so see you actually have, so this thing does not exist on the passenger side. So that it's fixed. You can only go forward, backwards, and then uh, the backrest it's going the same backwards and forwards, but that's it. Oh, this is like the light stuff, and that's about it. You don't have anything. I think here is supposed to be something, but not on this version.
You know what you can put there actually? The
LPG.
Yeah, yeah, it goes perfect for the LPG actually.
Yeah. You know what? We can put in title like Ford Puma LPG, ready for conversion.
That won't be bad. Now, when it comes to sitting in this one, I mean, you can choose. If you want to sit like this, it's quite low, but I've been actually driving it for a while from like a much higher position. And to be honest with you, man, when it's like this, I kid you not, I feel like like I'm like I don't know, like a proper SUV car, like a 3008 or so, which is definitely much better. But the good part is that by doing this, you can kind of drive the car however you wish, you know, from either like a lower position or like a higher one, and then the feeling is gonna be different. It's like having two cars in one. But yeah, the steering wheel is quite nice, and you do have a few buttons. We're gonna go through the menu in a while as well. I don't know. This looks like
It's fake, 100%.
yeah,
It looks good,
looks good at
but
least.
it's fake later, most probably. I mean, I'm just saying fake, but it works.
And this is like soft-ish plastic.
Mhm.
I mean, when you touch it, it feels nice.
But this one, on the other hand,
This is definitely cheap plastic, and it feels nicely, like literally. They did try to kind of improve it by having this.
carbon.
Yeah, it's weird because it's like a carbon, but at the top has like some sort of a transparent weird plastic / shield. I guess it's not bad. I'm wondering how this is gonna last in time, because if you scratch this,
And look at this. If you look here close, you can see the engine sound.
if you wanna make sure the wheels are spinning, you can have a quick peek. It's not bad. But there is one thing I really don't like. These chairs are quite crappy. I mean, the car has like a year, and look at the chair. What is
I
this?
mean the quality of,
I mean, what is this, man? Like, this is definitely bad. Regardless, it doesn't matter. It's just bad.
look at this. What's this?
It's gonna make you feel like you are in the army.
I don't know what this is. And what's this? I mean, this looks okay-ish, but the design is nice.
Oh man, I love the design, honestly. Especially the front. The back like the back, but the front.
But the quality of the finishings.
Wanna have a seat?
So see what I mean?
Yeah, same thing.
So it doesn't have any adjustment here on this one.
The glove box, it's a full glove box. And you also have like a small space in here to put the user's manual or whatever on the top. It's not bad. It's quite of enough place. And then you're gonna have a bit of space here, but again, it's stupid, because you can't even put your phone properly. It doesn't make sense, to be honest. Look at this. So you can't really have your phone. I mean, you can have it, but come on, what is this? And then if you're going to have a cable, right? So you have the cable, USB-C connected, and then you're gonna leave your phone here. What do you think is gonna happen every time you're going to
Shift.
shift the gears, right? Doesn't make sense. So then you're gonna have to kind of put it like this. It's just, I don't know. And I'm thinking like, where is all this space under this? Like where? Because you could definitely get a lot more space, right? But
On
they
the
just
next
designed
version up.
Huh?
On the next version up.
Lighter here, and then you have one USB,
Where is
which
the
to be
lighter? Yeah.
honest, one USB is not enough. And then you have, this is like for winter and stuff. And then you have the, how is it called?
Start stop off.
Yeah, the start stop off.
And TCS, which I have no clue what that is.
Me neither. And what is this?
If you need to put maybe coin holder. I've seen this before.
So how are you gonna access it after that?
No, I mean the coin will only go halfway through.
Is it?
I think.
Because I kind of have the feeling that it goes all the way there. Is this?
Or car, you know, you put your card and you forget about it. I don't know.
You put your credit card there and it's gonna charge you per mile.
Yeah.
It's like having your own taxi that's charging you.
This particular version does not have climate control. I mean automatic climate control, because you can actually control it, but you have to kind of twitch it, so you cannot set like a certain degree and then it will automatically keep it at that temperature. No, you need to make sure you are okay with the fan speed and the heating, and the animation is there.
These are the controls obviously for the air.
Yeah, pretty basic.
Yeah, actually it is pretty basic, and then you're gonna have the emergency
This does
lights.
not work. Can you put it on? It works, but it doesn't.
It doesn't blip here.
Yeah,
it's only blipping there.
Yeah.
I don't know why you have this, man. It makes me feel like, bro, this is not an old cassette. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I understand the concept, and I suppose this is move forward and I don't know, go on back. But this is not a cassette, man. What is this? How old are the designers of this car, bro? Were they born like in the 50s? And the heads-up unit, it's, man, it's like you have this, right? Like the whole design, and then you have this bit here.
Yeah.
Which I don't get it why. I've seen it in the Beamers as well. Like kind of, I don't know why. Why don't they try to kind of have it included somehow here? You know, like nicely shaped.
Change stuff, you know what I mean? Because they put it in the dashboard, they took it out, they did all sorts.
Yeah. Mirror like mirror, and then you're gonna have some sensors and stuff here. Let's see. SOS, don't push that, and then the lightning.
LED, which is nice. Yeah. I mean, it's 2022, you know what I mean? It's not...
Lights here as well.
Yeah.
Which is quite nice to have. Let's see, the other one has as well.
Yeah, it should have.
Yep, we have the lights here as well.
I mean, it's the same, exact same style as the Peugeot 207 from 407 from 2004. Exactly the same.
Maybe it's the same supplier, huh? Imagine that.
20 years later.
I mean, if it works, right? And then your handles, you have... Usually, you don't really have one on the driver's side.
I mean, on the other side, I never use it, so I have it, but I don't recall what one time when I actually used that stuff. So
it's a bit weird.
Yeah.
It's not bad all in all. Obviously, it needs a bit of more care because I don't know who drove this, but man, I can tell you one thing.
Bag in the side bags. But on the back you don't have those handles. Look, you only have this thing to put your hanger or whatever, you know what I mean?
I think it would have been more useful to take it from here and just, you know, have two at the back.
I have no clue.
Yeah, so quite weird having this here.
It moves.
Yeah, actually it is.
No, I mean, can you guys see?
Thing, yeah. I mean, at the end, the car, we've been looking from, you know, the same year, same mileage, whatever. It starts from around at least 20 grand. it's not a cheap car by any means, but it's not a very expensive car either. Compare it as an example with the Vauxhall Corsa, right? Which, that was 2020, and the difference in quality was definitely there. And then you also have a difference of 10 grand. So I suppose, considering how the market is at the moment, it's kind of balanced, but it's still, not a bad car. I will pay for 30 grand for this, honestly.
I mean, design-wise, it's okay. It's okay.
It's quite nice. I like the front, man. I don't know why, but I really like the front. It's so
The
well
rims are
designed.
nice also.
Obviously, Porsche, you know, they did a great job designing this. And the grill, the front grill as well, the grid here. I don't know, it's just stylish. Shall we
So conclusion,
shall we check a little bit the
driving.
menus and everything, or should we do like a different video with all the menus and the buttons?
Yeah, I think a different video with.
So guys, stay tuned and we'll watch the second video with the menus. I think you guys are gonna love it. We're going to do a quick test drive, see kind of how it feels and all that, and then yeah, we're gonna call it a video. But so far so good. Uh, I'll definitely pay 30 grand for this because I really like the design and everything. But if it is to compare it with the Peugeot interior design, oh, I don't know. I find it difficult to decide. What about you? What do you think about it?
Yeah, I mean it looks good, but the interior on other cars are better. Is better. Anyways, stay tuned. You will see test drive, and also you will see the functions of the buttons. All buttons.
And let us know what is your opinion on this car. Would you buy it? Is it nice? Is it not nice? Maybe you already have the car. And don't forget to like, subscribe, share the video, and see you in a second.